Presenting the lowest mileage BMW E30 in the country. I just bought it to replace my Tesla. Let's check it out. It was time to get a manual. And this right here is a 1987 BMW E30 325i. So this bad boy right here had one owner for over 30 years in Arizona. So there's no rust on it. Come check out the inside. It is in flawless condition. As you can see, bison red leather. And I've been driving it around town, as you can see. Come on in around the other side. So everything in this car is flawless. If you take a look, it has the awesome analog look. At night, this turns orange. If you take a look, you can literally go back all the way to 1987. This guy actually used to race this BMW in Tucson, which is where I grew up, which is kind of funny. We have the original DMV paperwork here. Every single oil change that this guy did, he kept up to date in this book. It's incredible. Also, it comes with the original owner's handbook. So if you take a look at the back seat, you can cruise with the whole squad. It's all flawless. The leather is in perfect condition. I am so happy with this car. The best part about it though, if you come over here to the odometer, 35,325 miles. Take a look at the leather on everything. This is almost 40 years old, way older than I am. This guy kept it in perfect condition. And it's convertible, which is perfect. Because as you can see, we're out here on the beach. It's perfect to cruise on the Malibu highway. I love it. Let me open up the back though. So the previous owner was from Oregon. As you can see, everything is perfect in here. And if you take a look here in the old 80s BMWs, you unscrew this bad boy, you have a complete toolkit right here to fix anything you want. Hey Eric, look how cool this is. So the old owner left really cool old stuff in here, like literal original maps, which is awesome, and like this awesome leather binder. The coolest part though is under the hood. It's flawless. So BMW hoods don't open up like this. They open up like this. And as you can see, this engine is flawless. It is a 2.5 liter, 5-speed inline 6. Look at it, amazing. Incredible. With a new battery, so that's cool. Okay, now it's time to go for a drive. You trust me, Devin? Here we go. Oh, absolutely. Don't forget the parking brake. So honestly, there's nothing like driving a manual. Now I get why people are so ecstatic about it. It really is honestly the best. It's just so fun. Like driving an automatic is just kind of boring now. And that kind of brings me to like, as you can see, there's a lot of Teslas here in California. A lot of people were getting mad at me because they were like, oh, you have a Tesla, you didn't know how to charge it correctly or whatnot. Don't get me wrong, like I think Teslas, it was a great car when I had an at-home charger for sure. Then I moved to an apartment building where I don't have an at-home charger and I had to go drive physically to a like supercharging station. It was not the move. Like the fact that I would go on trips because I travel so much, come back and be worried that my car would be completely depleted or out of battery was like, is just like super stressful. And honestly, having a gas car like this is just so much more relieving. Also, like the driver experience on this is just awesome. Like it's obviously it's not as fast or as quick. Like I think the 0 to 60 is like 7 seconds or something like that, but it's not about that. It's about like the driving experience. And I get why all these manual people are like save the manuals and all that. It's just sick. Like if you have the means to get a manual, whether it's like a Miata or like something that's a little cheaper, even these E30s are pretty cheap. Like this one's 35,000 miles. It's one of the lowest in the country. So that's why I paid like roughly almost 25,000 for it, which is a lot for an E30. It's probably one of the most expensive you can find just because of the condition. But yeah, like you can get an E30 for like 7,000 probably or so. It's going higher. So I think this car will keep going higher too. But yeah, it's sick. And no one's yelled at me yet in traffic. So here we are. And with the top down, it's the ultimate beach going Malibu cruising car. Like for those that aren't in the US, this is the Pacific Coast Highway right here. It literally runs all the way up with views like this. You can go all the way up to Malibu with your squad in the back, top down, roof off, and go fucking nuts. I love it. Wind in your hair. So yeah, I do not regret buying the E30 over the Tesla. It's around the same price, and my Tesla also depreciated like crazy. I paid $50K for it, and I got $20K for it in like almost 2.5 years. So electric vehicles, they have their moments. Like if you commute in like a large city and you have like a actual home where you can charge it, sure, like makes complete sense. But yeah, no. We got some other guys out here doing some Porsche stuff. Maybe we should become buddies. All right, Devin, you didn't die. Parking brake on.